So this is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Ascendant, and anyone who has a lot of Leo aspects. Please pay attention. This is for the month of May. Oh, the month of May is a shaky one for you. The energy is moving and shaking you and probably making it a little difficult for you to focus on one thing. But I am being told to tell you that whatever changes have come permanently, and that not to fight it. Let it happen. Let it move forward. Let it shake you down. Let it shake it all down. And don't accept a return. So if something is leaving your home, this does look like it has to do with your mom or your father or something like that, where you come from. There could be a really heartbreaking situation happening in the home environment for the Leos. And not the home that you live in, or it could be the one you live in if it has to do with, if you're living with your family. Okay, but it does look like Leo is going to have some difficulties with a family member, likely a mother or a father. All right, so something very difficult there is going to happen, and it's going to really turn things upside down for a little while. I'm being told to tell you, Leos, to focus on your workplace and your energy of your workplace, or anything that you absolutely love. If you love making something, creating something, doing things, whatever it is, from gardening to crafting to whatever your art is, whatever your skill is, please do that, okay? Spend some time loving what you do, okay? And creating things that you love. It's about healing too. So when you're in that love vibration, whatever broken spirit is happening with you and your family, this is a good place for you to exercise that, or to cope a little better, okay? Yes, it could be a mother figure as well, definitely. But it's someone that you really shared a lot of your soul with. Could be an unwellness or some sort of trouble or something. I'm not exactly sure what, but it's a big deal and it's going to hurt. And it could be that someone is very stubborn, very difficult, very mean spirit, very selfish, self-focused, self-motivated. I mean, all about themselves. This is an energy that is very difficult. Okay, very difficult energy. Very selfish and very harsh. And that could be very good for the Leo to get them out of their energy, right? Because I think the Leo is a loving vibration, is a happy, joyful, peaceful being, really. They just want to play. They want to cuddle. Think of a big pussycat, that's really what the Leo is. And they're about playfulness and love and joy, and they're the life of the party. And if the Leo you're around is not happy, there's something really sad about a sad Leo, okay? Because they're supposed to be the happiest, brightest, the brightest sun in the whole zodiac. I mean, that's why they have the planet the sun, right? They're always shining. So yeah, there should be some difficulties that the poor Leo is going to have trouble with. Now, that's not every Leo, of course. But it is someone who's a strong Leo, or strong Leo energies, okay? So this is definitely going to affect them, and there'll be some serious changes in their life. But those changes look like they're needed to lighten the load for the Leo. Even if it hurts them, I think the change will be very important, and balancing, and, maybe this disconnect or whatever it is, this unplugging thing that I see happening, is actually spirit moving the negative energy out of your way. So Leo is going to be more liberated and more able to move in the energy fields that they want to, that they need to. That is definitely going to help them. So I'm thinking that this, whatever the negative thing is, it's really going to be for the benefit of the Leo in the long run. There could be a lot of opportunities that are going to happen in the workplace. Be careful, though. There could be some, you need to be really careful of theft in the workplace, or sneakiness in the workplace. Maybe you also need more people to work in the workplace so that there is less theft. Maybe you need to have better eyes. You need to have more helpers, more supporters, more people that are working with you, beside you, for you, more left hand, right hands kind of thing. I think if you have a better team, you're going to have a better workplace. So that's what I'm being told to tell you, to be more mindful of putting together the right team. Okay? Then you're going to feel a lot better having that team working with you, because then you can really juggle a lot of the work energies that you're capable of, because Leo's a very smart and creative soul as well. So if there's a need for creativity in the work environment, you want a Leo there, believe me, because they'll get the job done too. I do see you getting some support by some people in the either in your family or like a sister or something like that, being really supportive to you. And in some ways they might have been, trying to help you, and a situation got out of control. So we'll see how that unfolds. Leo's health, it looks like you Leos are going to want to get on more of a health regimen. Maybe it's just a self regimen. Let's look at it that way. And maybe that's what's going to make all the difference for you, is being more in tune with what self wants. So if self wants to go swimming, you're going to take self for a swim. If self wants to read more books, self's going to read more books. If self wants to sit in their sacred temple and just hang out and be a part of whatever self wants to do, self's going to do it. So I think that the coming month is going to truly bring the Leo into a dynamic version of themselves. And maybe they have been stifled by something in the past. And this coming energy is more like a coming of age, or coming into their age of happiness, of joyfulness, of playfulness again. So I'm really happy to be able to say that. And it doesn't start out really good, because there's some heartache and sadness in the relationship with someone in the family. But the end game is a resolving of negative energy and a relief of oppression. So yeah, I'm going to say May is going to be a really good thing. It's going to be a good thing. And if there's been poor leadership around you, you're going to nip that in the butt. See you bye. New worlds, new opportunities. Yeah, I like this for you. I also think that Leo is, if you're an unmatched Leo, or if you have not been in a sexual relationship Leo, I think you're going to be going, wait a minute here. Okay. This is not making the pussycat very happy. So I think you're going to start thinking about how to come out of your shell. A lot of people think Leos are super bold and brave, but not all of them are. Some of them are like, remember the Wizard of Oz and that lion who was a little bit of a chicken? Well, I think a lot of Leos can be, dealing with courage issues. So yeah, I think those Leos are going to be pushed a little bit and come out of their hiding place. Those little scaredy cats are going to want a little love. So, you can't go hiding if you want some love. So that's going to happen. And changes in the workplace. You're going to be learning some new things. You might be taking over some of the work experiences or expectations. Maybe you didn't see that coming. Maybe there's money to be had, but it doesn't get to you fast enough. Something like that. But don't worry, it's all coming together. Everything's coming together, okay? And whatever happened, I'm going to say this, whatever happened with your family member, it's going to resolve itself. But you should not let it ever go back to where it was. I think it's time that there is a big change, and you let go of that burden and let that person just get back to a loving vibe and a friendly vibe. And I would not take on more than you can handle anymore. Leo, stop being too nice. Stop being too kind. Work on some contracts that you need to have in place for both home and work. Don't let anybody give you a hard time anymore. And anybody who's being in an argumentative energy, pass. Say goodbye to those people. You don't need this. You really don't. And you don't deserve it. So I say, let that go too. All right, Leo, good luck with your May month. I think it's going to be better than you think. even though it may start off a little difficult. You know, just feel that vibe, and heal that vibe while you're going. Okay.